What's up everyone, Mortal Snow here, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, as you can tell by the title, this is about the locker UI, and more specifically, like skin rarities. Now, if you're not aware, Fortnite in the most recent update have completely scrapped skin rarities, so like that's like green, blue, purple, and then you've got legendary. All those rarities are now they're gone. And the reason why Epic has removed these rarities is because they're trying to basically, they're saying that they're trying to make the locker more simple. And what they've officially said, their official statement in the blog post is as follows: removing cosmetic coloured tiers and names. The shop has evolved significantly to support multiple types of cosmetics and items across games. So we're retiring the old Battle Royale inspired system of coloured tags for cosmetic quality. Different series of your cosmetics, such as the Icon series or Gaming Legends series, will still be there to help you find your favourite stuff. So they're removing everything from legendary all the way down to green. Those rarities no longer exist, but all the like special type rarities like Icon series, Gaming Legends, or even just like the Lava series, Cube series, Star Wars, that's all going to keep its rarity, but everything else, rarities are just gone. And I think this is just a huge, just not a good step for Epic Games. I feel like as of like even just the last few months, even as of Chapter 5, the lock UI has just been kept on getting worse and worse. I mean, we've literally gone from the Chapter 1 lock UI to Chapter 5 lock UI, and I would argue that honestly I think Chapter 1 lock UI was probably better than the lock UI we have now. I think the lock UI has just been getting worse and worse, and this is just like the next step to making the lock UI worse. I feel like at this point Epic are just trying to simplify things too much, to the point where it's actually just making things more like difficult to understand actually than they actually make it simple, because they're just simplifying things just too much to the point where it's just unnecessary. And like rarities like this, like legendary and all the epic and like uncommon, like rare, all these type of rarities, they're so iconic to Fortnite. So just scrapping this system that we've had in the game for like 6 years is just not a very good change. It's just something we've always known skins to be these rarities, and specific rarities are always associated with how much the skin costs. So for example, a blue skin costs 1,200. We know blue skins always cost 1,200. Green skins always cost 800. Epic skins 1,500. And then you have legendaries, which are 2,000. Because we always have specific rarities. Skins are locked at specific rarities because they're set to a certain V-Bucks price. But now that rarities are gone, Fortnite can just sell any skin for any amount between those different prices of V-Bucks, between 800 to 2,000, and they can now sell skins for more than they're actually worth, because we wouldn't know, because there's no rarities attached to them. So let's say, for example, a skin that was about to come to the game, it was a blue rarity skin, it was meant to be 1,200. Because rarities are gone now, Epic could bump that up to 2,000 V-Bucks and make that skin cost 2,000 V-Bucks and make you think it's worth more than it actually is, and we would never know because there's no rarities attached to that skin. I think this rarity system, it's not just the fact it just looks better in the locker, because the locker itself now just looks so bland and boring, except the top half of it with the special types of rarities. But not just does it make the locker look bad, it actually, I feel like, impacts the game. I know it doesn't sound like it impacts the game much, just saying it, but if you think about it, it actually just impacts the game quite a lot. And now they can make the skins look like they're worth more than they actually are, or maybe they're not worth it, and make them seem as not worth as much. Or basically they can just change all the prices for skins, and overall they can just make some of the skins more expensive because they're not, and make them more expensive when they're not actually worth that amount. And we would not know because they're not, set to specific rarities. Like they've wiped all rarities, like all rarities from green to legendary are just gone. They don't exist anymore. They're all just gone. And I just think this is just a really, really bad change. I, to be honest, wouldn't be surprised if Epic Games actually went back on this, because the amount of backlash Epic Games are getting from the community right now, I wouldn't be surprised if Epic Games ends up changing this. There are a lot of people not happy about this, and honestly, I'm not happy about this either. A lot of the time when Fortnite makes changes and the community starts like a drama on Twitter about it, most of the time, I'm not supporting most dramas. A lot of the dramas that have happened in Fortnite, I'm normally not supporting those points. But this is a one of the one-off times where I'm actually agreeing with the point that people are creating drama about on Twitter. I think this is just a terrible change. I don't like this change. I think it's an think Epic need to revert this. I think it's terrible because they could just sell things, make make skins seem like they're worth more than they actually are. And it's a terrible change. I don't get why Fortnite keep updating the locker. If I'm being personally honest, I don't think the locker needed this update. I think it's probably one of the most useless, and just unnecessary update I think they've ever just done to locker. I mean, the locker UI just as of right now in Chapter 5, it's so confusing. There's so many different sections to it. It's so bad. I think the best locker we probably had is probably like around Chapter 2. The locker in Chapter 2 or something. I just think the locker is just getting they're simplifying it too much, and they're putting too much time into changing something that just doesn't need to be changed. I think Epic should just leave the locker alone. I mean, if I'm being personally honest, I think they should get rid of this whole new system of scrapping rarities and bring rarities back, and then also actually mark the rarities on the actual skins when they're in your locker, so you can actually see what rarities they are, because normally you can't actually see the rarities of the skin until you actually click on the skin. And with the item shop, you can't see usually before in the item shop tabs, it would have the whole background would be the colour of the rarity of the skin. But now, you have no idea what rarity the skin is you're buying in the item shop unless you actually click on the skin itself. You don't know. So, anyway, that's pretty much my summary on this. I appreciate you all watching the video. Please like, share, subscribe. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
I need you in my life. When I'm with you, I can't move. It feels like I'm losing my mind. Yeah, I kinda like it. In paradise, yeah, I kinda like it. In paradise, yeah, why can't I see your face? Feel the same way, why don't you say my name? Yeah, yeah, yeah. In paradise, yeah, I kinda like it. In paradise, yeah, why can't I see your face? Feel the same way, why don't you come my way? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't know how to feel when you wake me up at night. And it's only you and I. Yeah, it's only you and I. I'm lost and I'm found, yeah. I feel like October. I just need some peace of mind. I don't need to be sober for us to be lovers. I don't wanna love anybody like that. I just wanna feel your body like that. Say things that gon' feel like